సో ఇది వచ్చేసి నేహా వేసుకుంటున్న డ్రెస్ ఈరోజు. సో మొత్తము ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ ఫ్రిల్ ఇలా ఐరన్ చేశాను. సో మన హెయిర్ స్ట్రైట్నర్ యూస్ చేశాను అనమాట. సో ఇలా ఉండడం వల్ల కూచిపూడికి లుక్ బాగా అనిపిస్తుంది అనమాట. పిల్లలు డ్యాన్స్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇలా ప్రతి ఫ్రిల్ ఇలా ఐరన్ చేసేసాను. ఇప్పుడు కామన్గా అందరూ చేస్తున్నారు, బట్ మనకేంటంటే కొరియర్లో రావడము లేదంటే మనం సూట్ కేసులో పెట్టడం వల్ల కొంచెం నలిగినట్టు ఉంటుంది. అందుకని నేను ప్రతిసారి ఈవెంట్ ముందు రోజు ఇలా ఐరన్ చేసేసి పెట్టేస్తాను అనమాట. సో ఓవరాల్గా నేహా డ్రెస్ లుక్ ఇది. So we just kept everything ready. So we just set all the jewelry ready, like hair jewelry and neck jewelry, what kind of sticker will go for her, and some extra jewelry, makeup sets, and I kept multiple colors of the lipsticks and different sizes of the stickers, and everything are here on the table. So that's where I don't go here and there while I start her makeup. And she's nicely enjoying it by singing her song. So this is the song that she's going to perform for the day. సో ఇలా మొత్తం అంతా సెట్ చేసేసుకొని స్టార్ట్ చేసాము. సో హియర్ ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ హర్ హెయిర్ స్టైల్. So usually when we are doing for a Kuchipudi, I start with the nail polish. So as nail polish is getting dried, so I'm doing her hair. So Neha hair was a little longer than before Kuchipudi performance. So that's why this took like little longer time for us to set her hair. But once hair is the most base for or to set up all the jewelry for the Kuchipudi. So all are the heavy jewelry, but I customized most of the jewelry for Neha, which is with a lightweight and with a few tips and tricks where she can handle it very well. And I'm securing the hairstyle with the 2 rubber bands. So because this is the most base for all the jewelry to secure. So as tight as possible as she feel comfortable. So her hair is okay, and I'm just untangled the hair between. So make sure that the hair is untangled, because while we are doing the donut, it should spread all over. Okay, I'm using the medium sized donut over here. Okay, now, so kid has to be very still while we are putting this donut. It should not be on any sides. If you want, you can measure from your ear size with the scale which part is the middle to make the hairstyle. As I'm doing the hairstyle since long, so I'm just going with a blind mark over here. If you are the beginner, just measure with the scale, like how many centimeters from one ear to the mid part and from the other ear. Okay, so this is how I'm spreading around the rubber hair and putting the rubber band. I'm securing with the 2 rubber bands. Okay, so this is where part of donut has been done, and then whatever is the extra hair that left over here, take it as a small partitions and twill around the donut. This is the one of the most challenging part for the long hair kids, because the donut will turn to a big size. So take as small partitions as possible and twist it around and secure with the pins. So usually we take support of like a brother or Neha's dad to support to take the video, but this time we tried our own by keeping on the tripod. So I tried my best to show as close as possible. Maybe we'll learn more to show like as closer. Okay, so this is how I'm taking the partition from one side and I'm just twisting around. If part of splits are showing up, that should be okay. Anyway, we are covering with the flowers. Okay, this will take little time to go around and split. I'm not forwarding the video because I don't want beginners to get panic as others are doing it very fast. We are taking so much of time. No need to worry. So take your time and make sure that you have enough window time before the performance so you don't get panic or you don't make your kid to cry between by rushing them. So we have a performance at 3 o'clock. We started getting ready at 12. So I want like getting ready with a more comfort, and then I want some photographs after the readiness. And once we reach the party hall, like wherever the event is going on, I want to, even there she want to be a little relaxed and have some water or something, and I don't want to rush at all at any point of time. Okay, just last twist. So this is how I twist around the hair. You can see like a small splits are showing up, as most of the kids usually we cut the hair, so that's where the splits will show up. But as we keep our flowers around, so this will be all set. Okay, so here I am here I am putting the white flowers around the donut, and the flower string is little longer. That's okay. We can just merge it towards the other one, overlap the flowers. That doesn't show up because they are very soft and tender. I'm securing with the normal soft small safety pins. And from the below I'm just using the orange color flower. So this is how we were discussed with the group. So top the white flowers and from the bottom orange flower should show up. This is the coordination that our teams have, so we're just going with that. Okay, the safety pins has to go all the way through that donut, so that was taking little time, but that's fine. But make it very slow and secure, so kid should not get disturbed or she should not cry at any point of time while we are doing the performance. Okay, this is how her look is for the donut. So her hair was all set. Now moving on to the face makeup. So for the face makeup I'm just putting the foundation. So we want like me, Neha, we both like to have very light makeup. Usually we don't use makeup at all for most of the events, but as it demands for the Kuchipudi, so I'm using it. And I'm not using any brush or any sponge or anything because Neha is so sensitive. I'm just using slowly and softly with my hand. So very light, I'm just using it. I'm spreading it evenly. So this is the this is not a tutorial. This is just to show the order, like where to start when you are doing the Kuchipudi performance. Like for me, I'll go with the nail polish first, and then I'll go with the hairstyle. So once the hairstyle is done, like 50% of our makeup has been completed. So once hairstyle has been done, her neck is available for us to put all the makeup, like all the foundation and compact and everything. I don't want the neck and face to be showing in two different colors. Okay, slowly I'm just putting it all around and making sure it is drying up before I keep the next level. And I'm putting the second layer as a very light layer of the foundation. applying for the ears and all the small pieces of the face. Yeah, this is my second layer of the foundation, but I'm just putting very tiny, thinner. Neha like to have makeups sometimes. She's enjoying that relaxed makeup. Okay, so I'm just giving some space to get that foundation getting dried up. And using the compact. So this is the order that usually I go when I'm doing the makeup. I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but this works for me and my daughter, so I'm just going with that. So Neha is wearing very loose t-shirt where she can take off her t-shirt from the below, not to disturb her hairstyle or anything. Okay, so that is the one of the thing we have to remember when a kid is just changing the dress. It should not disturb the hairstyle or the makeup. So our camera was like towards the front side, so Neha is just enjoying by seeing her face in the front cam. And here comes the eye shades. So I'm using the pink color and the beige, so where it will show like a golden and kind of a pinkish. So for Kuchipudi usually we'll go with pretty darker, but as I'm saying, like we don't like much makeup, but for the Kuchipudi as it's required. But still I'm just balancing to minimize the makeup as much as possible. And here I'm just mixing like both colors to show like a little golden and pinkish color of the eyes. And Neha advantage is like for her face, like her eyes is the more attractive eyes she has. When she's doing Kuchipudi, her expressions were very well shown up with her eyes. And eyelashes, she has a very big eyelashes. And I'm using this as a blush as well, the eyeliner, eye shades as a blush. So I'm just merging it with the compact. Giving this kind of a background voice is more annoying, so next time I'll try to use like a real voice when I'm doing the makeup or when I'm doing any of the works. Because like a few of the comments when we are doing it here was very fun. So Neha was talking with me sometimes, and Nikhil was there behind. Even he's doing many jokes around. Okay. I'm just making sure it should get dried or little settled. So I'm just putting the eyeliner. So keeping the eyeliner is one of the most challenging things. Many of the kids won't feel much comfortable while we are using this kind of a eyeliner. So parents, like if you are using it for the first time, or if you guys are a beginner, so make sure that you are practicing how to put the eyeliner over the paper or some kind of a sponge or something. Otherwise, if you are taking more time while adjusting this mascara, this eyeliner, kids will be so much of tired. And most of the kids are very sensitive for the eyeliner. So make sure that it was not going inside the eye, and the shape should perfectly come up with the 1 or 2 coats. Okay, and eyeliner always should get dried. So while it is getting dried, I'm just putting the lipstick on. I'm using the Burt's Bees lipstick, which is at least a kind of an organic one. And anyway, on top I'm using the pure red one, otherwise it won't be much attractive for the Kuchipudi. So more or less with the eyeliner, after the eyeliner, that Kuchipudi look has been came. And now we missed to record one bit here, and I kept the botu, and with that white dots and the red botu. So this is where almost of the Kuchipudi face makeup has been done, and you can see that kind of a feel. Once we keep all the jewelry, that will get fulfilled with the makeup. And here comes the mascara. For Neha eyelashes, like usually that show up as she already has the mascara because she has a very long eyelashes, long and thick eyelashes. And below the eye part, usually we have to put the Kartuka, which it says like a kind of a eyeliner with the kajal. But Neha eyes were so sensitive, so I don't want to make her cry or show her eyes to be red. So I'm just skipping that part. Instead, I'm just putting this mascara a little thicker to the below eyelashes, so that will show up like a part of the jewelry. So where usually like if we fix this, putting the Papati Billa on top will be easier. And
I don't know how we're supposed to get more money. It's so hard. Only thing we can do really is complete needs. Because getting pets really doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm not even putting a single pin for here. And once I fix this Papati Billa, then I can go ahead and put some pins, only 2. So taking the right size of the threading and right quality of the thread will reduce to keep like more secure pins, reduce the number of pins that on her head. Already the donut, flowers, jewelry, that will be more heavier for the kids. So as limit as possible, I'm reducing the pins. Okay, even this thread I have measured to her size and I am taking it. It should be the right size. It should not be too large or too big. If it is a too large, it will show up here. If that is a too small, it will fall off in the dance. Okay, just I'm taking the 2 pins and securing it. Usually I see like a few kids will keep the pins from their ear till all the way to the back of the donut. If the size of the thread is not correct or the quality of the thread is not correct, then we need to put like more and more safety pins. And even here the jewelry of this Papati Billa, I counted the number like how much Neha need. I don't want that to be too much or too less. So I counted it and I customized it in Hyderabad. Okay, and here I'm putting like a 2 pins in a crisscross way where that will be more secure, and the extra thread I'm just putting inside the donut. Okay, all set with the hair Papati Billa, and a few of the pearls went inside. I'm just adjusting that. Okay, securing with 1 additional pin. That's all. Hair is done. And flowers and everything was very well secured now with the limited pins. Okay. Yeah. Here is her hairstyle with the donut, flowers, and sun and moon. And now we can fix the earrings. Okay, I'm going with the necklace set because earrings will be little heavy to carry all the way. So here comes the jewelry. today I'm putting her like a 3 necklaces. And the one which I'm putting it here, so this was gifted by one of the friend. And one long chain which has a beautiful lotus here. Okay, so all 3 jewelry has been set. So these are into a 3 steps. And now the wonky. Okay, I'm putting the earrings here. So earrings also I customized it very lightweight, just with the pearls. So that will give like a heavy look, but it will be very lightweight for a 8 years old. So how much comfortable are the kids, that's how they will perform with the relaxed mindset. You can see Neha, like how comfortable is she, like and she's enjoying kind of a thing. She's not annoyed, and she is a very well disciplined kid for me on that day. I thought she'll say ouch, but she's not doing anything because they are very lightweight and friendly for the kids. Okay, yes, almost like a Kuchipudi look is almost there, and we need to just add up the wonky. So wonky usually like I'll stitch to the blouse, so that never going to fall off. Like for most of the kids, like the wonky part is the most challenging, so always that will fall down and parents will be adjusting that. So that's why I sew that with a thread and the needle, so that never going to come out. Okay, and finally I'm putting the parani over here. So parani in the sense like mehendi. So I'm using the permanent marker Sharpie. I just had one line and I'm just showing you the Sharpie, and I'm using the pure red one. So just add the parani this way, so that will give like a more elegant look for a Kuchipudi. Without a parani, that will be incomplete for a Kuchipudi. So this is the last item that I'm putting it here. Even I'm not fast forwarding over here. I want to show like how usually I keep. So put the borders for the line, so where you need to fill the color. So once you put the border, so filling will be like a little faster. This is not in a fast forward mode, I'm just doing it on a real time. Okay, just add like that way. So keep this almost like all at the end of the makeup. So that's where like if kid is itching somewhere or putting their hands onto the face or somewhere, it won't stick on. And let it dry for a minute or so. So that's where it doesn't stick to the dresses or somewhere else, all this painting. And always check the Sharpie has like a good ink in it. It is not dry up before the event. Okay, and even for the Chandamama, like a moon, I just put one circle and filling will be the little easier. I added the moon here, but Neha want little bigger one, so I'm just extending that by putting one more circle and filling the rest of the part. and putting the circles around. This is the template for us for a Kuchipudi to go with this kind of a style. One more suggestion here is like before starting your kid get ready for the Kuchipudi, first we need to get ready, so that's where we can save the time. So as soon as they get ready, they can't wear all this jewelry, and instead of making them to wait for us for getting ready, first you get ready and then let's start making your kid ready. Okay, so this is the look and it is looking like more realistic and more elegant. This is in a time lapse. I'm just showing up for my other hand. Come on, fast. Okay, even on the back side also we are going with the same template, like just putting the lines around and filling it. Okay, this is the final outlook. Yes. Okay, finally we are putting the button here, and we have to keep the bangles for Neha. I'm not using the Kuchipudi button, I'm using the regular button, as Kuchipudi button was a little delicate. I don't want that to fall off, it should be tight enough. So I'm just using the regular button for Neha. Okay, oh finally I'm relieved. Okay, now my part is done, and now going to Neha's brother, our dad's job, to take the pictures, and dad is getting ready for taking the pictures. So here you go. Okay, so the poses are going on. Meanwhile, I'm just setting up some snack for the event. Look at the frills, like as we did this ironing, it was showing up very perfectly here. Okay, she is doing all her performance relevant poses. So this is all we did for the day, and she has a bangles and everything was done. Okay, so we are on our way to the temple. So the performance is at the temple and she's just relaxing. Okay, we arrived at the temple, getting down, and it's very cold on that day. So dad just dropped in front of the temple. So instead of we walking, there were multiple cars parking over here. So we didn't get a closer parking. So he just dropped us here and he's looking for the parking. And we arrived inside and the kids were just discussing and they're just greeting each other and taking some poses over here. And they're aligning, thinking to the poses, how they want to go on the stage and everything. I randomly clicking these pictures. They are doing one trial.
Shankara, Devi